the funnest walk I've had in this neighborhood ever, I think. Woo!
Stop sign.
Holy crap, let's get back to the house. Oh man. Woo! Alright, I should probably put my phone away since it's not 100% waterproof. Whoa! We definitely at least got a foot of water in our house. Oh, God. And it's still coming in. Oh, God. Everything's ruined. Water's up over her seats. The whole car's sunk. Everybody's car horns are going off because they're all submerged. I can make sure there's no sharks out here. Oh, my truck's gonna be totaled. Holy crap. There's our house. I don't know how the power's still on. It's up to our doorknob. Oh my God. Holy hell. It's probably chest deep right out here in the road. Oh God. Oh, all salt water. Holy crap. Jesus. I don't know. Oh my God. Oh, there's the oil. Oh boy. I don't know. Well, I'm sure everybody's heard of Hurricane Helene. Happened 2 nights ago. Going on 2 nights ago. Well, we got way more water than expected. And even though I put my car on 15-inch or on jack still, can't even talk, I'm so tired. Jack stands at 15 inches high. The water in our neighborhood still came up to the fuel pump. And so all this was underwater. The water went right into my exhaust. Got all the way up in there yesterday. The clip I just shared was basically me filling up that container. I was trying to drain the oil out of here. I want to get this thing, try to salvage this. And all that water came out of the motor. So I got 4.5 quarts in this motor right now. And I'm gonna just try to hand crank it over, get that oil flowing through there, drain it, do it again, drain it, and then hopefully fire it up, see if it starts. But I think I'm gonna have to do the distributor. I'm probably gonna have to replace this because everything is got just a coating of salt on it. The carburetors, I just put these carburetors on, so I don't know what this is gonna look like in there. It doesn't look bad, but you know, there's water in there, so probably shouldn't fire that up. The coil was underwater. You can see the water line right here. Right here. So, everything on the underside is salty. Probably should have taken this car and drove it to higher ground. It's probably gonna be one of my biggest regrets, but I didn't, because I thought it was gonna be high enough. So now I'm just kind of dealing with my own mistakes. I was honestly, I was just trying to keep it in the garage, because these antique cars, to be insured, you have to keep them in the garage and show proof that you're keeping them in a garage and all that, blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking, all right, my garage would be safe, but it sure wasn't. The water was just way too high, and none of us expected it to be this high. We're here on the house, right beside the garage. You can see the water line where it put some debris on the wall. That's 30 inches. It's almost up to my hips. You follow that all the way around, you can see the mark there. Ran into this line right here. So everything from my hand down in the garage was underwater, everything. Unfortunately, the water rose so fast that everybody's literally caught off guard. You can see the water line right there. I had this gas can that didn't have a top on it with a bunch of old gas that I flushed out of Joey's 70 bay window. I didn't have enough time to get everything up high enough. I was planning on coming out here and getting these batteries up, and it just didn't happen, and you can see what happened there. The lawnmower, my lights don't work out here now. The lawnmower was pretty much underwater from the fender, so the motor was underwater. The drift trike was underwater. Wasn't real worried about that. The sand rail, which I have not even had a whole lot of time to get to yet, was basically underwater from the windshield down. So the brand new seats that I didn't even bolt down and install yet are probably already saturated because they were underwater. The rear tires and wheels were underwater. The motor was partly underwater, and the bottom of that, something happened and there's a puddle of oil underneath that. So that's where we're at. So I'm just gonna remove the spark plugs on this thing, and then I'm gonna hand crank this a bunch of times, get that oil flowing, and then see if I can get this thing a new distributor and a new coil, and then see if it'll start up. I don't have either one of those at the moment. I just don't really have the ability to get it now because I'm dealing with a house that was flooded and a garage that was flooded. My golf cart is completely dead, it won't go. So coming out here and working on a car in the garage is like not my top priority, and I feel like if I'm waiting too long to get to this, then it's gonna be over. You know, you got the brakes, the suspension, your bearings, your transmission, that was all sitting under salt water too. It's like I just don't have the physical and mental time to do all my house insurance claims and everything else and work on this too. I guess I could ask people to help me with this.